All right, so what we're gonna make is a timer for our games on Construct, and I'm gonna show you. It's really, really simple. And what you're gonna do is create a new project, okay? And once you create your new project, let's go step by step because I have it done already, and I'll even add one more thing. So what you're gonna have is a timer just going down all the way to 0. All right. So how do we do that? Really, really simple. What your screen is blank right now. You don't have what I got. So right click on your screen and create a text object. All right. So you insert a new object, put text. Okay. Um, put number 10 inside there. Once you create your text object. All right. So create the text object, put 10. You can put your go to your property section for it. You can put it to 100. Okay. By going here, put 100. You can, if you want to center it, you can center it. All right. Vertical center. So now it's centered, and put it anywhere you want. A lot of people like putting it in the top left corner, maybe, or something like that. And now that we have that on the screen, okay, that's the first step. So always set text. And I think that's how you do the score also. So first thing to get these codes, and we're gonna add one more too, and I'm gonna show you, is right click. You right click and you add global variable. So if you right click on the screen, you should be able to add the global variable and put timer, put initial value, put 10. Okay, just like how I have it up there on the screen. All right, I'm gonna close mine because I already created. So you should have that. Now go to system. So first event, number one, system on start a layout. We done that plenty of times. Then for the action system, you want to set timer to 10. Okay, and that will be on parameters. For system set value, it should look like that. So system and parameters for system set value to 10. Okay, so I have that. Now for number 2, the second event, system, and this is every X seconds. Okay, so every X seconds, put 1 second. So that's done. System every 1 second. That way, every second of the game, something is going on. All right. You could put 2 seconds if you want, it will take longer. So now for an event, the action, put system, and now subtract 1 from timer. Okay. So the reason we put timer is timer because our global number is called timer. That's why that is called timer. If you, I believe, put that to pizza, variable would say pizza, and the value is going to be 1. Okay, so subtract 1 from timer. If you put 2, it'll subtract 2 from the timer. If you put 0.5, subtract 0.5, right? Just so you guys understand what's going on here. Now, you got to do one more. If you don't do this one, the clock won't work. So now, remember, our object is called clock. So now for this, you click on clock. All right. I'll even go back. You click the clock. Then it should be set text. And you want to get rid of those quotation marks. There's probably quotation marks. Get rid of the quotation marks or it won't work. And timer will come up. Okay. Timer will come up. Again, if you put pizza, pizza will come up. If you put countdown, countdown will come up. But because the global number is timer, that's why you are seeing timer. Then you hit done. Then you should be able to hit the play button and watch your timer go down. Now, this is pretty cool. The only thing is when it gets to 0, it's going to get to negative. I believe it should. Let me see. So yeah, now it's going to negative. Now, that's not so good for a game. I don't think that'll be kind of weird. I mean, you could have that going on, but uh it kind of like you want it to get to 0, right? And that's gonna end, and you want it to stop. So how are we gonna make it stop at 0? So you just click your system every 1 second, right click it, and you want to add another condition. All right, so this one, go to system, and what you want to do is, I'm trying to remember, go to compare variable. This is probably the hardest part of the code. Now you want to put obviously timer, because that's our variable. Our variable is called timer, so that's why variable saying timer. Now we don't want it equal to, we want it leave greater than. If it's greater than 0, wait a second. No. Compare variable. It's greater. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's see what happens. So I think if it hits 0, it's gonna stop. Let's see. Yep, and it stopped. All right. I wasn't sure if it was gonna work, but it worked. So that's how you have it stop to 0. So that right there is how you create a simple timer. Of course, there's more things you would have to figure out too. Like what happens when it gets to 0. Probably like just a way to maybe restart the game or something, or have an end screen saying you lose. Those are all extra things, but at least this right here got you going with the simple timer, and you can use that. Remember, you can change it to a different number. It don't have to be 10. You put 100, you put 1,000, something like that. But maybe have that going on in your platforming game or something like that. All right, I hope we all can do it. I'm sure I can come around and help anyone that was having issues, and that's about it, guys.